I'm feeling good on this Wednesday, man. I know Spadoni's a Laker fan, but he's got me feeling good right now. This rejoin music's on point. It's on point. Biggie Smalls, rest in peace. Going back to Cali. Well, we're going back to the Bay. We're going back to Chase Center tonight. 7 p.m. start. Get there early. Hey, Chase Center, Dub Nation. If this is the last game, let's go out with a bang. I need you guys giving the Lakers hell. It needs to be that college atmosphere. Mm-hmm. You need to be up on your feet. You got to get behind these guys, man. Get behind them for what they've done over the last decade. Down 3-1. Hell, man, you may get a Game 7 at home. Who knows? But it starts tonight. Dub Nation, step up. I want you guys loud and proud, and I think it has been a vibe for the first 2 games at Chase Center, but no nervous energy. Come in here and give the Lakers all they can handle. You got to be that 6th man for this team tonight. Will these guys, help these guys, give them a jolt. I want Dub Nation to stand up, and I think they will provide that tonight at Chase Center.
Bonte, do you think that, just talking about Chase Center and the fans, there has been a lot of talk about them? Do you think it's been overblown that Chase Center hasn't shown up?
It's been very overblown.
That's what I thought, too.
It's been very overblown.
Comparing them to Sacramento, who hasn't been in the postseason in forever, that's not fair.
Just look at the Lakers.
Yeah.
This is the first time they've had full capacity for a playoff game since 2013.
Yeah.
Since 2013.
So,
the New York Knicks, you want to compare it to Madison Square Garden? What have the Knicks done in the playoffs in the last 20 years? They haven't sniffed the conference finals. Mm-hmm. Hell, that crowd, I bet you that crowd today is going to be nervous at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
They're walking the plank. You know what I'm saying? So don't compare it. I was at Chase Center in 2014-15, Oracle Arena. That was the first time I started covering the Warriors, the second half of that season. And I was fortunate, I was blessed, I was lucky, all those things. And Oracle was loud then. But I was there in 2016, 17, 18, 19, where the crowd started becoming corporate. Because guess what? When your team is good and they're winning championships, ticket prices go up.
Yeah.
Ticket prices go up. Not a lot of people can afford that stuff, man, and I get it. You know, so we talk about Chase Center, man. There's no vibe. I sit in the tunnel. I stand in the tunnel with Bully in the first quarter and the second quarter. That's kind of my thing. I want to get a vibe the first half. I want to feel the game, right?
Yeah.
Before I go sit down and start. And I take my notes standing up, but really when I go to the back room in the second half, kind of just tally everything up. But I stand there in that tunnel, and I feel that energy. There's a vibe at Chase Center. Nobody was complaining about it last year when they went 11-1 in the postseason. Mm-hmm. Nobody was complaining about it. So now all of a sudden, that's the thing we do as fans, right? You lose a game, it's the referees.
Right.
The crowd was a joke.
I'm watching on TV and I can't really hear it. You know, the whole thing, it's just economics.
Right.
That is what it is. And you're sitting there and the whole, it's the same idea with the whole bandwagon thing, Bonte.
Right.
And we love our buddies up in Sacramento. We had a lot of fun with them. Mm-hmm. And the bottom line is
Casey and D'Lo.
Casey and D'Lo.
Hey,
Casey had something to say yesterday. Did you see what he said about Steve Kerr?
But you know, that's the problem with the Kings. That's the problem with the Kings fans. You know what? I was very nice to them after Game 7. I was very classy. I gave them the props. I gave them the respect. I didn't go. The old Bonte would have been empty in the clip. Mm-hmm. Trust me, people on the post, when I was doing the post-game show after Game 7, they were like, Bonte, we waiting for you.
Yeah.
What you got in the chamber? Because with the Eagles, when they lost that Super Bowl, I didn't wait. I went hard to paint. Yeah. It was like the Niners won the Super Bowl. But I took it easy on Sacramento. But now Kings fans are really rooting for the Lakers and hating on everything the Warriors are doing and disagreeing with everything that Steve Kerr is saying. Really, Sacramento? That's why I said you had SDE. You know, there's BDE.
I gotcha.
Almost slipped. But there's small, you-know-what energy up there in Sacramento, the little brother complex. And it's looming large right now.
Yeah.
So they think they're going to get a Christmas Day game against the Warriors. Like, you ain't getting Christmas Day in Sacramento. Sorry. You're the little brothers. Ain't nobody going to Sacktown to celebrate Christmas. Definitely not ESPN or TNT.
Yeah, you're probably not, and especially if this Warriors-Lakers doesn't end tonight. And the other thing is this, Bonte, when everybody gets into, we talked about the economics and pricing out some of the quote-unquote, the real fans or whatever it is, that's just a part of life. You know what else is a part of life? The whole bandwagon thing. Well, you guys weren't fans until this, that, the third. Be honest, Sacramento. Didn't you see more people wearing King stuff this year? And it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. If you don't have bandwagon fans, it's because your team sucked. And that's okay, too. This whole, you guys have bandwagon fans, yeah, that comes with the territory when you become a good team. That's just part of it.
2019, before Jimmy Garoppolo became the quarterback of the 49ers, there was nobody at that Seattle Seahawks game.
Preach it.
There was empty seats at the New York Giants. There was more Giants fans than Niner fans on that Monday night game. All right? When Nick Mullins was throwing passes. All right, so let's stop. And then all of a sudden, it got packed for Tennessee and packed for Jacksonville. But there was $20 tickets in the 100 sections halfway through the season. So bandwagon fans exist. They're always going to be there.
And I don't care. I don't care about bandwagon fans,
Right.
but all these holier-than-thou fans that try to make fun of Warriors fans, look, it's because you're a fan of whatever crappy team and you're trying to put it on Warriors. That's fine, but when your team is good and now you have new fans, it's not a problem.
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, again, Sacramento, SDE, and little brother syndrome. Get over it. You had a great season. It was cute. But now the expectations are going to be higher.
Yeah.
And people are going to be looking at y'all and all the beam stuff that y'all did this year and all the talk. You better respond. And let me tell you what Sacramento's going to do. They're going to make a mistake and extend Sabonis. And they're going to max him out. And in a small market, you can't do that. You got to be thinking ahead. Can Sabonis, imagine Sabonis in this series against the LA Lakers, going up against Anthony Davis. He would have got dogged.
Night.
He would have got dogged.
It would have been rough.
It would have been very rough. He would have lost a lot of money. All right? Jokic, Sabonis, please. Even DeAndre Ayton would have took his lunch. And I'm so down on Ayton.
Yeah.
You talk about just being soft.
You're not alone there.
It was awful last night.
Yeah, and that one play from a couple games ago where he was out of the play, he got asked about it, and he legitimately said, well, what do you want me to do there?
Well, he left the huddle yesterday. He got hurt, didn't come down on offense, and then gave up a 3 on the other end.
Who was it most recently that said, what was it Patrick Beverly who said 50% of the NBA players don't love basketball?
Yeah.
And I do think it's true. I mean, basketball is the one sport that you are the most predisposed to be good at.
Right.
Because you got to be taller than like 80% of humanity, number one, and then you also have the athleticism. So a lot of these guys don't love basketball. They just woke up and said, "Oh, I'm taller than everybody and I can jump out the gym. All right, let's run it." You know what I mean? It's crazy, DeAndre Ayton. It's a waste.
Yeah, it is a waste. It is a waste.